Hey, guys, how are you today? We are talking about mindset as we have been throughout our process in month 8. What I want to kind of encapsulate for you guys, which is going to be really cool, is we're going to attach what our mission is. So our mission in general, we talk about being awake and aware in the now, without judgment, in a state of peace. If we were to apply that to this concept of the growth mindset, the mindset that is a mindset of creation, it is a mindset of being alive. It is a mindset of not dying, because when we are growing, we are not dying. When we are not growing, we are literally dying. We're stagnant. We're on pause. And life just doesn't work that way. You know, every morning the sun rises. You know, as we're moving throughout our life, life is a fluid experience. And I think that as human beings, we have learned that we can just stop. One of the things that Jim Rohn says, and I repeat this often, and I've probably repeated it even in this month, he says that human beings are the only creature who can just at any point say, you know what, I've had enough. I think I'll stop growing right here. You know, I'm just going to sit my ass on the couch and I'm going to eat and I'm going to not do anything that is moving me in a direction that I want to go in. But a tree will grow its highest heights, you know, as far into the sky as it can, and it will grow its roots as far and dig into the earth as far as it is able to. And I want you to understand that our mission here is very, very simple, but it's very profound. It means that we are literally changing the face, the experience of the female's mind into a state of fluid growth, excellence, magnificence, the creation of a life that you really, really want. We've gone through 7 months of learning and growing and processing. And in the very beginning months, we went over like foundational principles of spirituality, social constraints, the things that hold us back socially, all the different areas of our life, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, relationally, the most significant relationships in our life, vocationally, the way in which we have fun. All of these things are directly influenced and controlled by our mindset. If our mindset is fixed, it is stuck, it is trapped in a belief system that does not allow for growth and creativity and magnificence, then these areas of your life are greatly impacted and they are stunted, and you're not able to become anything other than what your mindset has told you to become. So what we're doing here is very systematic. It is important, and it will change your entire life if you're committed to it. So this particular week, what I'm asking of you in terms of a weekly challenge is something that is a little hard, not hard to do. I mean, my approach is a harder approach, like a more like badass approach, where I am holding you accountable to take ownership. You know, when I say we're applying being awake, aware in the now to a growth mindset, or actually I should say to your mindset, whatever that is, if it's growth, if it's fixed, if it's messed up, whatever it is, you are going to be awake and aware in the now to that. So it's real-time shit being addressed with awareness, being a wise observer, being a person who takes ownership of your life, and you stop with the excuses. Because I hear every day, well, yeah, you know, look where you were 5 years ago and what you wanted to happen in your life. And are you there today again? Are you seeing yourself in the same spot relationally, emotionally, physically, whatever, socially? We should throw sexually in there too. What the hell? All of those different areas. Are you seeing a repetition where you've wanted a change, where you've learned about changes, where you've read every damn personal development book that there is, you've gone to therapy, you've done all this shit. However, do you see a change? To me, what we're doing here is we're not pussyfooting around here. We're here to make real life changes. So what I'm asking of you this week is to be pretty firm with yourself, that you are single-minded, that you are focused, laser focused on the moment that you're in, with awareness of your willingness to change, with awareness of the way that you're thinking, the way that you're feeling, the way that you're choosing, the way that you're behaving, and the way that you're creating the results in your life. If you do not do that, if you are not committed in a very, very purposeful and intentional way to growing your mindset, to looking at how am I thinking about this in this moment, whatever it is. So when you're awake and aware in the now, you're aware of your mind. You're minding your mind. You're recognizing that you're the person in charge of your mind, and that your mind in any area, if it's in charge of you, you are pretty much screwed unless it has been sharpened to be a really badass growth mindset. So I have here, I'm going to just be glancing as I'm speaking to you to the PDF. And my questions I'm asking you here are, when you became awakened to the mindset last week, I asked you to look at all the different areas of your life and to really identify, do I have a growth or a fixed mindset here? And I need to know what I really have. Very rarely do human beings take a look under the hood and really know the truth about themselves. Take a look at people who are in debt that don't look at their bank account. It's that kind of thing. So basically, what I'm asking you to do is, when you became awakened to your mindset last week, what did you discover? Be honest and write a brief summary there. Remember, this is not busy work. This is not hard work. This is you being with you and being awake and aware in the now, because you are committed to a life change. The next part of the PDF talks about when you are to be awakened to your mindset. So we're applying being awake, aware, and living in the now to mindset, okay? Being awake is a state of truth. So it is the willingness to be vulnerable and know the truth about what your mindset is. So I'm asking you in this section to stop, literally. Stop. Don't just do the busy work of a PDF, because it's worthless if you don't stop and create something within yourself. Stop, breathe, ask yourself these questions. How awake am I to my way of thinking? How awake am I to the way that my mind is actually working? How awake am I to how my beliefs are overseeing my actions? How willing am I to change or to grow into a new belief system, which is what we call a mindset? How willing? And this is a question you need to ask yourself. What is your level of willingness to be awakened to these things? Because I'm telling you, I see it. People say, yeah, I do. I see I have a victim mindset. Or, hey, yeah, I do. I see, I believe that money's hard to get. Yeah, I know, I'm frugal. But then do you want to stay that way? Yeah, they read about it. They study it. They understand it. But do they do anything about it? That's what this is about. You have to actively pursue your mindset with the intention to change it into a growing way of believing, so that it is going to dictate your life in a direction that you actually want it to go. You understand me? So When you're aware in your mindset, be aware of your mindset and its influential power over you. We are not just talking about the bullet points of what is a growth mindset? What is a fear mindset? We could do that. Google it. It's on there. It's not hard. Basically, what we're doing is you have to know your superpower. Awareness is a superpower. It is. Being a wise observer of your mind is freaking like, I don't know, it's in another stratosphere of life change. Be aware of you, of your thinking, of your mind, and understand that your mind is not you, that you get to be in charge of it. That it's just developed into something that now you're making a decision to change, instead of just saying, oh yeah, I'm like this, and then cry about that you're like that. Read books about that you're like it, and then not do it. You can do it now, in the second that you're in, right now, this second. Just shift, say, wow, I see it. Be happy when you see it. When I add that tagline in, without judgment, it's because be happy you see what's wrong. When a problem seen is a problem solved. Yeah. Without judgment and in peace. Wow, it's there again. Cool. I'm going to shift away. I'm not going to listen to it. I'm going to do this other thing this way because this is how I want to live, because I'm in charge. Get it? So now, being aware is a superpower. How aware am I to my way of thinking as I'm actually thinking it? How aware am I to the way my mind is working and believing? And what I want you to understand is when I do those live Zoom calls, I'm calling you to the carpet. I'm saying, okay, do you see what you're doing? Do you see it now? Like in this moment, do you see the behavior that you just did? Because that's your result. Whatever behavior you just did, that's the result that you're experiencing, right? But then we backtrack. We go back. We investigate, and we look back and we say, what was driving that action? So what drove that action was a thought that I had, because I thought that I had to please somebody. I thought that I had to make them happy. I thought that if I didn't do this, that, or the other thing, that maybe they wouldn't like me. They would leave me. Who knows? But if you don't know that, if you're not aware, that's what awareness is. I'm doing this shit. Am I aware of why I'm doing it? And then when you discover why you're doing it, are you just saying, oh yeah, that's how I am? Bullshit. Bullshit. Yes, it's how you've been. Do you want to be that way continuously? That's the question to ask. Do I continue to want to be that way? If I want to continue to be that way, do nothing. Just follow the mind that you have. However, if you want to grow, this is what we're doing here. This is real life shit we do in this group. This is a challenge that will change your entire life if you listen to it. All you got to do is be awake, aware, in the now. Stop judging yourself. Be happy when you see the shit that's inside of you, because we all have it. And then do the thing in a peaceful state. Yeah, you know what? I'm just not going to follow that pattern, that rule. And you're going to feel like this kind of pull, almost like an addiction, like, I got to do it. I got to do it, or whatever that thing is. I got to please them. I got to please. Just breathe. Give a moment. And this is what I want you to hear in this particular video. Give a moment of time in the now where you do nothing. You don't follow that old mindset rule, and you do something else, or you do nothing. And you allow yourself to burn inside through the addictive feeling of, I have to have that fucking cookie, or I just said the word. Oh my God. Forgot where I was. I don't even think I can edit that out. Anyhow, so, and you know what? That's part of my mindset that I want to keep, just saying. Okay, here we go. Back to this. So what we're doing is we are totally and completely committing, owning to the moment what we're in. That's what all of this is about. That's the Women of Excellence Challenge, those daily videos. It's about being awake. It's about taking charge of your life. It's about being a woman who's creating a badass life that they're actually going to be happy with. You want that, right? You change your mindset, you're going to get that. And you get to tweak your mindset whenever the hell you want to, because it's yours. It belongs to you. Why follow what other people, places, and things have dictated to your mind that now are dictating to you, that you are now following because and living a life you hate. None of it makes sense, right? Okay, so let me just see what I have here. So as you look over the last week, how often were you fully present in the now? As you are awake and aware to your thoughts, to your feelings, to your belief system, to your actions, have you been able to stay in that now, seeing what's happening, being a wise observer, and do something in real time? Wow, I see it. I'm in the moment. I feel the pull to do the thing. What has your willingness level been in the now? Do you just follow it and just say, oh, I see it, I'm aware of it, I'm in the now, but I'm not going to do shit to change it? No. This right here is key. I am telling you, what has your willingness been in the now? This would be evidenced by your actionable steps. Are you doing action in that moment? And the action could be an inaction, because inaction is an action. Number one, are you minding your mind? You're aware of your mind. Number two, are you awake and aware to the real-time mindset? Number three, are you taking full charge of it, owning it? Each thought, each feeling, each action as they arise, determining to be your captain of your destiny. Are you willing to do that? This is what this week is. You are going to take this time. I want you to hear me very clearly. This right here, today I'm releasing this, okay? Now for the people who are in the ground, the ground development of this program, what I want to say to you is I'm asking you to do this in a very, very systematic, purposeful, intentional way so that you gain momentum. So the way, and there's a little method behind my madness. So what I want to do here is I'm going to be giving you, I gave you extra time to do what we're doing last week. I'm giving you an extra couple of days. I want you to do this video, this challenge. I want you to stay with it. I want you to stay with the awareness day in and day out, moment by moment, really intentionally, where you're committed to making the change in each of the areas of your life. You're going to write down what you're going to pivot away from in the now for the next 10 days. So you're going to be here. We've been doing 7 days. You're doing this for 10, and you're not going to stop. You're going to keep doing it, and you're going to keep doing it, and you're going to do it all day long. And this is your challenge, and it's going to be simple. It's not hard. All it requires is awake, aware, in the now, without judgment, with peace. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where your real shit shows up. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm releasing this on a Friday. Can't guarantee that that's what's going to happen in the next series, but Friday, this is being released to you. You're going to keep this going, you hear me, until a week from Monday. So it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then you're going to go Monday to Monday. Okay, that's what you're doing. And you're going to stay hard on this one. Okay, I believe in you. No more. If you are not taking ownership of any area of your mindset, you're going to write it down and you're going to commit to changing it. And it could be an identity. The mindset could be I'm a victim. The mindset could be I'm angry. The mindset could be that I'm poor. The mindset could be that I suck. The mindset could be that I have to apologize. The mindset could be that I have to please you. The mindset could be that, I'm fat. The mindset could be that I'm never going to get anywhere in my life, whatever. These are the things that you're going to commit to this week, and you're going to pivot from any action, any thought, feeling, or behavior, choice, or action that is supporting that mindset. Do you understand me? I love you. Do it.